It is Friday the 13th. You are tuning in to the DK Oldies live stream, Friday edition. I will be your host. My name is Joey. Thank you all for tuning in today. I'm excited to jump into it. Got a whole nother segment I'm doing today. I'm going to speak with Matt over on the repairs team, see what he's working on. They're always into something cool over there. Plus, going to be opening up one of today's new collections. Just came into the shop. All the new games, systems, accessories that you see that we've got in the shop come from boxes just like the one I'm going to be opening. I'm going to be getting to that soon. Finally, giveaway today, giving away $100. That's right. All you have to do to be entered in this epic giveaway, share the stream and comment that you shared. That's it, on Facebook. 2 easy steps. Share the stream, share it to a friend, another group out there you think might be interested. Just help spread the word. Share the stream, comment that you shared, get you entered. And it's coming up real soon. All right, just heading down here through the shipping department. I see a few more orders getting ready to head out the door. Xbox with some games, 360 stuff, Halo and Gears of War. Some NES stuff. Nice simple order right here for Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. Some more NES stuff. I see Xbox. The Wii's are always big sellers. Even an old school Atari back here. What comes with it? Combat, Space Invaders, and Asteroids. What's up, everybody? Brian, happy birthday. Oh, that's exciting. On a Friday the 13th, no less. What's up? Good, Sarah, good to see you. Eric, doing great. We made it through the week. It's been a busy week here at DK Oldies. Excited it's finally Friday. Also, before we head over to Matt, I just want to tell you guys our winter sale just started today. 3,175 products are all on sale, ranging from everything, all different platforms, game systems, accessories. Save up to 90%. Can you believe it? It's going on right now. All the details are at the website, DKOldies.com. When we do big sales like this, stuff sells out. So today would be the day to check it out. No coupon code needed. The markdowns are already applied. What's up, Michael? Thank you for sharing. Okay, let's head down to Matt and see what he's working on. We do have scary good deals. I like pitching it that way, Robert. Good work. Justin, thank you for sharing. Okay, we're making our way over to the section. What's going on, Matt?
Hey,
let's work on getting you mic'd up. Still figuring out exactly how to run 2 mics and whatnot, so give us just a second while we work on setting this up.
I think I've got it all set. Hopefully,
let me see. Try saying something. Let me see if this bar moves.
Can you guys hear me all right? I've got my mic right here. I can move it if I need to.
It's looking good to me, Matt. Let's get started. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's a good Friday.
Yeah.
I'm excited to show off kind of what we do here at DK Oldies.
How long have you been here with us, Matt?
I'm actually coming up. My 1 year is next week.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah,
No
I'm
kidding.
super excited. It's been a great ride.
That's wild. Have you been doing this stuff? The
Yeah.
repairs for the whole
They
time
started
you've
me
been
over that side of repairs where I did a lot of console testing. I did a lot of, a lot of the cellular games testing. So as things would come in, I would make sure and, quote them out that way. And at one point they said, hey, we want you to do some accessory testing. And I fell in love with it. So I've been doing all the controllers you see here on the wall.
Yeah, looks like you got just a few. A few. How do you decide what you're working on that day?
I like to walk the shipping floor, kind of check out each bin, see where we're at in terms of stock. I mean, obviously I know we've got the hot items like Gray and 64 controllers. Those are always flying off the shelves. Surprisingly, Xbox One controllers have been pretty popular lately.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I get those done every time I can, and it's pretty dynamic. Week to week, I have to, I'm working with the inventory team the whole time. Like, hey, are we low on anything? Do we need anything this week? So it's a lot of, our usual stuff, but on any given week, it could be something new. Like over here, I did Atari paddles and joysticks this week.
Yeah, okay. Well, what do you got in line for us now?
So we got a Switch Joy-Con here. This is our testing console, and at first glance, it looks pretty clean, maybe a couple scuffs, but the stick is clearly damaged, and the lock where you're supposed to press that button in to take it off pops right off the Switch without pressing the button. So we're going to fix the lock. Here are some of the parts I've set aside that we're going to do for this repair. It should take me a few minutes, but we're going to restore this Joy-Con to good health.
Have you done this particular repair often?
Many, many
Yeah?
times, yeah.
Okay.
So we had a big backlog of Joy-Cons. One day, Hope, the inventory manager, came over and said, hey, we need Joy-Cons, and I got to work. And in the month of January, I think I sent down around 100 Joy-Cons. So I've got this repaired down, don't you worry. So we pop open the shell, and it kind of fans open like that. And now, for safe practices, you don't always have to do this, but I tend to disconnect the battery before I work on anything with a battery in it, and then pry the old battery out. It's in there pretty good, so yep, there's the adhesive. Old battery will come right out. We'll put a new one in just because we're already in there and there's other things that need to be fixed.
These little Phillips head screws?
Yep, little tiny Phillips heads, and on the outside they've got, of course, the tri-head screw that Nintendo is famous for.
Yeah.
But inside they made it easy.
Is that the one that like the Game Boy Advance games open with?
Yes, Game Boy Advance
Okay,
games,
okay.
Game Boy.
Do you know if that screwdriver tip has a name? I don't know it.
I call it the Y bit, or like it's a Y 2.3 in our big bit box that we get.
Okay.
So I don't know. It may be like the Nintendo bit or something.
There we go.
There might have an official name to it. So now, if we fold open this inner shell, now there's a shell on the inside, which is exciting. If we fold it over, being careful not to pull the ribbon cables out, this is the stick module. This is the damaged one that we wanted to get rid of. So here's the new one. We're just going to pop this one out and put the new one in.
Okay, and so what's this held in by? Some more of these screws?
Two Phillips head screws and this little ribbon cable back here.
Had you ever done anything like this before you started here?
Way back in high school, I say that way back, but I worked at a phone repair store. And now mostly I did like front desk work, taking in paperwork and stuff. But every once in a while when the shop was slow, they'd let me fix, iPhone 5s, iPhone 6s way back in the day. So I had a little bit of experience with these tiny tools, but it really picked up when I started here. So here's the comparison of the old and new stick. This one's got a fresh cap on it. Sounds good to me.
And this is the bad one, right?
Yeah, that's the bad
let's
one.
do a quick close up on this. So
And
this
while
is-
it might still work in terms of the functionality, we don't want it to look like that.
Yeah,
so.
not having the rubber on there, this
Yeah,
you're,
it would
you're
just,
using this the whole time, so.
Right, and it's pretty common with Switches. They're well-loved consoles, so.
Do you have a Switch?
I do have a Switch. I haven't been using it as much lately, but I do
That's
love
cool
it.
knowing you'd be able to fix something.
Oh,
up
I've
if
definitely
anything
fixed up my
happened.
own thing here and there. So really delicately, we put the ribbon cable for the stick module back in. And it'll clamp down. So that's in there. All we have to do is put it back together now, piece by piece. Lots of delicate ribbons that we got to be careful of, not to pull too hard on.
Yeah, I'm thinking like older systems. I don't know, the NES and even back to the Atari. There wasn't all the parts were big, the screws are big. I mean, now you're dealing with some of those
Oh my
screws are
gosh.
tiny. What if you dropped one on the floor?
Well, there's no telling how many screws are at my feet right now. But yeah, as I've noticed as I've gone through all these controllers that the older they are, they tend to fail less. Like these NES controllers,
yeah.
SNES controllers, they work 30 years later, 40 years later.
They don't make them like they used
And
to.
these, they fall apart after a couple years of heavy use. So, yeah, give and take here. So I'm going to pop the new battery in. This is a little delicate snap in there. Oops.
When you're doing these, do you do them in like a batch? If you have
Yep.
5 to do them all at the same time?
Yep, I tend to, do a bunch in a row. If they're all one type of repair, I'll do all those together. For example, I'll do all the stick repairs together, and then I'll do all the battery swaps. I picked this one because it's a little bit of everything. It's got, multiple things broken with it, so needed a little bit more attention.
The roll of tape that you're working on, could there be something better? What is it? You just need it propped up a little off the table?
It needs a little bit propped up because of the analog stick on the front.
Right, okay, I see.
And this roll of tape surprisingly works for every controller I work on. So that one battery didn't want to go in, so we're going to use this one.
Are you attaching a ribbon cable? Or?
This is the tiny little, I don't really know what to call it, but the battery snaps in like that, and it's held in by a couple clamps. So now this side of the Joy-Con is done, and the last thing we have to do, I know we're cutting in on time here, but I'll be quick, is the lock. It's held in by this little tiny Phillips head.
Have you seen that happen before, Matt? Is that something that happens if that lock breaks on them?
Oh, this lock is...
Instead of snapping in and locking into the side of the system without, you'd have to press the button to disengage it. This one you could just slide in and slide in.
Yeah, pretty commonly, I think either, maybe it's the fault of Nintendo for not telling people straight up that you need to push this button in to take off the thing. So a lot of people probably just got used to pulling it really hard, and they're just a little cheapy plastic. I'll show you here that so once I pop this out, you have to be careful. There's a spring in here, and it could get a little wily.
And what's this part? Oh, the
so
lock?
This is the lock that holds the Joy-Con to the console itself. Okay, so there's the spring. Take that out. Oops, I forgot one screw here. That's why it was a little stuck. So then the spring comes out. And then here is the old lock. Just a little piece of plastic. And what we do at DK Oldies is we put in a little metal lock. Obviously, it's not going to be dented in.
So old one was plastic, and you're putting in a better metal
putting in
one?
a better lock with one of our parts. So right here is where you can see that it's just been over years of being rammed in the console. So we'll put the metal lock in now.
Grab this one just for a closer look. So here was what was originally in there. This little plastic lock is the broken piece. Wow, tiny little thing.
So now I'm sliding in the new lock with the spring. Flatten the spring into the controller. And after I put the pieces back together, it will be a completely refreshed Joy-Con. New battery, new stick, new lock.
Such a delicate process. My Rose is saying on YouTube, it is. I mean, once you get into these tiny little pieces, it's all fragile and...
Just putting in the last screws here.
Have you worked on a Switch 2 at all?
I have not.
Carry them.
We don't carry them yet. I don't know if Nintendo would be too happy with anyone selling it yet, just because it's so new. I haven't seen any come through the shop yet either.
I wonder what the build quality is like on the newer models. Do you think maybe they changed the way they did the lock or the slide or the...
I've heard that they did a lot of new good things with the Joy-Con. They've used the same sticks, which people aren't too happy about, but they're honestly easier to fix than you think.
Okay.
We fix the sticks here, obviously, when we have Joy-Cons, but Nintendo will fix your Joy-Con drift. They had a whole class action thing, 5-6 years ago with the Joy-Cons, so they said, you know what, if you need them fixed, send them in. So if you're out there and you need your Joy-Cons fixed, Nintendo will do it too.
That's wild.
So here it is, all put back together. Very fresh stick.
Yeah, that stick looks good.
So we're going to pop it here on the console, and you can see, even with a little force, it's not coming off of there. I have to push the button, and the lock comes undone.
Oh, man, you did it. I can't believe it.
We open it up. There's the new stick. You can check each direction. Looks all good there.
And that's built into the system, that
yep,
little checker?
the little tester, thankfully.
Huh.
So you can check each of the inputs, and this Joy-Con is all good.
Oh, wow.
It's all good.
Good work.
There we
Good
go.
work. Cool. That sounds neat. What do you think you're finishing up your day with?
I think I've got my N64 tester up here.
Okay.
I'm going to finish out the week with gray N64 controllers.
And changing out the bad thumbsticks?
Yep.
I always
Yeah.
kind of like that process.
It's
man. I
fun.
don't know,
There's a ton of screws.
There are a
but
ton of screws. There's a bunch just holding the controller together, and then a bunch of even smaller ones with that
holding
little,
that little
thing
house
in
in
there.
Yep. But yeah.
It's been a while since I've done it, Matt. We'll have to do like a time challenge or something.
I would
one of
love to
these
do that.
days.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have you over here sometime.
Any plans for the weekend?
Probably gonna play some games with my friends. That's the plan.
You know, what would you be? Name one.
I'm a big World of Warcraft player, but
Okay.
there's not a ton going on there. So probably just hang out in a call with my friends. We'll all be playing different games. I've been really into the Batman Arkham games.
Oh,
lately,
yeah, okay.
So those have been a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good Arkham games. All right, Matt. Well, I will leave you to it.
All right, thanks so
I'll
much,
take
Joey.
Mike back.
Oh, absolutely.
Thanks so much for showing it, Matt. This was neat. It was a fun
Thanks
little
everybody
segment
for
to do.
tuning in. That was awesome.
All right, Matt. I'll catch you later.
See you.
Okay, folks. So you just saw it right here live. That was Matt working on a Nintendo Switch controller. I love getting in to see the technical side of stuff. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. Now, Switch isn't even all that old, but imagine with some of the older consoles, 20, 30, 40 years old. There's so much that needs to be done. Okay, get ready. We are opening up one of today's canoe collections. It is right here on the table. Run a little short on time, so I'm going to be flying through it. One more chance for you guys to be entered in the giveaway. I'm giving away $100 today, and all you have to do to be entered in the giveaway is coming up in just minutes. Share the stream, comment that you shared. On Facebook, gets you entered in the giveaway. $100, get involved. Okay, let's check out what is in today's collection. This one is coming to us from Elizabeth in Glendale, Arizona. What's up, Wayne? Good to see you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Okay, reaching in, and first item coming out of today's collection looks like a handful of manuals. Remember these? Going all the way back here with Ocarina of Time, Harvest Moon. Wow, so look at that. Some of these are in great shape too. I tore right through mine. I doubt manuals even lasted a day. And look at this. All these years still in this shape. Beautiful. I always thought this one was neat too. Yoshi's Story doesn't have the same glossy texture as the others. Still kind of has that neat art design on it. What's going on, Bra Train? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, continuing. Whoa, it's a big book. What is this? A Conker's Bad Fur Day manual. Very cool to see. You guys are probably aware of this. It's kind of a hard to find game for the Nintendo 64, and the manual, all the harder. At least the game was plastic, but that's a real treat to see. Thank you for sharing, everybody. I see all you guys sharing down there. You're all getting entered. The manual for the system itself. Super Mario Sunshine Strategy Guide. Oh, that's a cool picture of Mario back there. Strategy guides saved me through so many tough games. You know, some basic like side scrollers, might not need it for help. It might show you some cool little secrets you might not have known about, but there are definitely tougher games where you really need it. There's Harvest Moon. Includes Harvest Moon DS. It must have come bundled with the game. It's pretty cool. Luigi's Mansion. Wow, going back to Donkey Kong. The official guide from Nintendo Power. Pictures of the maps. Diddy Kong? Oh, what is this? Totally unauthorized GoldenEye Strat Guide. That's what you want to look for, the unauthorized one. And what is this? Totally unauthorized guide to Yoshi's Story. Huh. It's an interesting look. This Brady Games was another big one. Nintendo Power and Brady Games. Okay, continuing. Picking up the pace as well. Nintendo 64 console. Love to see it. Oh, an expansion pack inside. That's giving us hints as to what games might be coming out. And I thought I saw in here, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. There'd be one that needs it. I'll bet there's a good chance we'll come across that game in here, seeing that expansion pack. Okay, continuing. Ooh, controllers, big time. N64 gray, black. And these are the thumbsticks that we were just talking about that Matt was replacing over there. If they have wobble to them, like you see like this, swap that out and get a nice tight stick in there. Oh my goodness, there's more. Blue one and black one. Oh my goodness. Purple and gray. These aren't too bad. Some of these thumbsticks. After all this time, huh? Oh my gosh, how are there so many? 2 more gray ones. And GameCube stuff down here too, it looks like we're getting into. This one looks like it's in pretty nice shape. Look at that. And then here, like a little bit more worn on that thumbstick. Maybe just this one was the primary one. This was set aside for when somebody else came over. I don't know, maybe, just guessing. Into some games, GameCube stuff. The Tales series, Tales of Symphonia. What's up, Shinobi? Thank you for sharing. Blood Rain, she's got fangs. She really does. I wonder, do you think fangs would make it eating tougher? Like could you eat a lollipop? I don't know, I never thought about it. Star Fox yet again with the bushiest of tails. Look at that thing. Can't conceal that. And Tony Hawk 4. He's a pro skater, what can you say? Wow, another good badge. Look at this. Harvest Moon. Mario Sunshine. I think we saw a strategy guide for it. There's Spyro. You see the little reflection in his eyeball. The Sims. They're busting out. Pack your bags. There's Luigi's Mansion. I think we saw a guide for that. Spyro, and kind of a surprisingly scary look for Spyro. Oftentimes he's just an adorable little dragon. Here he's got his game face on. And Beyond Good and Evil. I don't know anything about this one. What is this like? Expose the conspiracy and capture the truth. Add it to my list. As you can imagine, the list of games that I would like to try grows longer every single day. It's just so hard to keep up with. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Wife's favorite game. Cool, Brad. Yeah, Spyro's always been a big seller here at DK Oldies. More GameCube. The indigo color for that controller. Resident Evil 4. Good one. And Zelda Wind Waker. Let's peek inside one of these just for fun. Looks nice. There's the artwork. There's Link doing his just a fabulous looking pose. I don't know what you call that. Game disc looks like it's in there as well. Metroid Prime. Look at those shoulder pads. The shoulders are kind of higher than the head is. Well, it's a choice. Mortal Kombat and Medal of Honor. You don't play. You volunteer. It looks like there's some cords and stuff, whatnot back here. Third-party controller for the GameCube. Oh, wait. Look at this cool color. Third-party N64 controller here, and there's nice-looking clear teal. Teal, maybe? Yeah, where are the N64 games? I was thinking the same thing. Oh, look at this one, Smash Bros. Controller. Very, very cool. Oh, I love seeing that. Don't see that one often. Another one of the manuals. Oh, wait. I'm seeing some of the games we've been waiting on. Yes. The Doctor is in. I wonder if an apple a day keeps Dr. Mario away. I wouldn't want that. Some of the wrestling stuff, Bomberman, going back with some sports, and Cruisin' World. And I still can't remember, but one of the Cruisin' game, Cruisin' USA, Cruisin' World. I feel like it was one of those two. I played a ton of, I just can't remember which one. That's also on my list, figuring out which one it was. Memory card for GameCube and Resident Evil 2 from Bolivia. What's up, Lewis? Good to see you. Good to see you. Blue Ice controller. I like the sound of that. Sounds good to me. Some more on GameCube. Prince of Persia. 2 of them. Warrior Within and the Two Thrones. Okay, there's the GameCube down there inside. And I'm just going to try and whip through some of this last stuff here. Get ready, you're coming in the box with me. Is this what oh, look at this. A foreign GameCube game. Our cases look like this. That big, that thick, had room for the manual, and small little slot for the disc to go in. This Japanese one, look at this. Oh wow, and inside it still has the little slot up there where a memory card could go. Games look the same, just the writing's in a different language, and manual looks like it tucks behind this little plastic piece. Very cool. Oh. Oh, wait, look. Ocarina of Time and bingo, Majora's Mask. I bet that's what that expansion pack in there is for. Very, very cool. Nice. I think we saw a strategy guide for GoldenEye in there too. And there's Conquer. We were just talking about it. The manual, maybe there was a strategy guide. I can't remember now. And then the game as well. Diddy Kong, Snowboard Kids. There's Donkey 64. Wow, and a faded label on this Banjo-Tooie. Maybe was out in the sun a lot. The sun shines through a window, and over years and years it kind of faded it. Don't know why. Just that one would be in that shape. Not too sure. Continuing. Star Fox in there, and power cable for that GameCube. A whole thing of accessories, rumble packs, and memory cards. N64 and GameCube. Okay, just about done here. Giveaway is coming up in 1 minute. Win back in Mario. Good ones, man. There's even another GameCube, I think. Banjo, Duke Nukem, good. And Mario Kart. Unbelievable. Gauntlet Legends. Let's check out this other GameCube Indigo version this time. Looks like it's in pretty nice shape. Oh, wait, look what I just saw over here on this side. Some of these parts, like, look at this. This is not really even connected to anything, it looks like. Now just sitting in there. Well, I don't know what exactly would go on here. Matt's not able to, glue this back into place. Potentially it could, once it goes through the whole process, gets tested, cleaned, refurbished, all that good work, possibly could get listed at a discount as a cosmetically flawed version. I'd say that's possible. Okay, get ready. Finishing it up, we got Sonic. Wow, filled the entire table with today's collection. Sonic, Zelda, and Four Swords, another Zelda game. Ooh, what have we here? Ah! Whoa. So, 2 of Super Smash Bros. And Hitman is in there also. And then Phantasy Star. Okay, last items. There was another one of those third-party controllers for the GameCube. Is this Ocarina of Time? Oof, good one. And, okay, last N64 games with Perfect Dark. Good find. If you liked GoldenEye, you'll love Perfect Dark. It just gets overlooked because GoldenEye's so popular. Ocarina of Time, and, wait, Harvest Moon. I think there was one last one that was trying to hide from me down here. It shall not. It's been revealed as Mortal Kombat. Sub-Zero. Man, good collection today. There was all kinds of good games as well. We had systems with the N64. There were 2 GameCubes in here. A huge amount of controllers. Getting to see the Smash Bros. One was a treat. And then filled to the brim with N64 games and a ton of different GameCube games. It's all going to be the latest stuff going into stock right now at DKOldies.com. A reminder that winter sale is going on. I just launched it just today. So over 3,000 products marked down. Save up to 90% on some of our best-selling games and systems. Today is the day to check it out. It runs through the weekend, but don't wait for stuff to sell out. Most games, I don't think people realize, we only have one copy of. Big titles, Mario 64, something like that, hopefully we're well stocked, but most run-of-the-mill titles just have 1 or 2 copies of. So if you're looking for something, today's the day to do it. All details on the website at DKOldies.com. Okay, get ready. I'm going to grab the prize wheel and we are going to be spinning to see who today's winner is. Also a reminder, if you guys like seeing this kind of stuff, seeing behind the scenes and repairs, like doing the opening up new collections, do me a favor and throw a like on the stream. Makes a big help. The bosses look at this and they can see if, you know, when the streams are doing well, I get more resources, can do bigger giveaways, can put more time into it. If you like this and want to see it continue and get better, throw a like on it. Easy click lets me know I'm doing the right thing. Okay, get ready. It is giveaway time. Here is how it's going to work. Holy smokes, look at all the contestants we have today. So, all of these names were picked at random from all of those who shared today's post. Out of the hundreds that shared, here are the contestants we're going to have today. I'm going to spin the wheel 4 times. 4 people are going to be winning $25 each in store credit to come on down, shop the winter sale, pick up some free games, maybe put it towards a system you've had your eye on, especially now during the winter sale. It goes a long way. Okay, get ready. Let's give the wheel our first spin and see who today's first winner is. $25 in store credit. Good luck. Brady Larkin. Nice work, Brady. A name I know well. Brady, you've been a viewer as long as I can remember. It's been great to have you. Brady, congratulations. $25 in store credit headed your way. I'll tell you and the rest of our winners how to claim your prize as soon as I pull the last of them. Okay, we're removing Brady's name, giving the wheel a second spin. Good luck. It was right on the edge. Michael McKinney, congratulations. Winner number 2. Nice work, Michael. Congratulations. Okay, removing Michael's name, we are on to spin number 3. Ooh, just crossed over the line. Dustin Cockrum, congratulations, Dustin. Nice work. $25 store credit headed your way as well. Got any ideas what you're thinking about picking out? It is time for our 4th and final spin of the prize wheel. $25. Good luck, everyone. Johnny Folland. Nice work, Johnny. See that confetti? That's all for you, Johnny. Nice work. $25 headed your way as well. All right, to my winners, all you have to do to claim your prize is share, message us right here on Facebook. All you have to do is let us know the email account you use to log into the website. We will get your store credit added into your account. All right, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, if you like this sort of stuff, if you want this to continue, throw a like on the stream. Okay, wrapping it up here. Like I said, finishing up a busy week here at DKOldies. Greatly looking forward to the weekend. I'm going to be back next week with more videos. Hope to see